sir, because I was still in jail, I said, sir, can I have some paperwork? And he said, and he went like this. He went, I went, what's the matter, sir? He said, 3 strikes, you're in, 3 strikes. And I went, sir, I'm just asking, I want some paperwork to show that I was here for a week. I got to show my boss why I was out of work. And he went like this. Get the fuck out of here now. Get the fuck out of here now. And I actually said, I better get the fuck out of there right now. Came back.
Why are you laughing?
Not funny.
He represents a guy that wants to give and give unconditionally. And that's who I am. So when I was going through this period, I was giving all my money away. Right? Remember, George? Yeah. I was giving all my money away, and all I wanted to do was just give everything to everybody. And I wanted to be home. I wanted to live in the Santa Monica Park. And I actually was practicing. I slept in my car some nights. I had all my belongings in the car, and I actually enjoyed it. At 3 in the morning, I would go visit the guy at the CVS pharmacy, the guard. We would talk. He was a frustrated writer. And then I would go and I'd go to the bathroom. I'd brush my teeth. I bought a toothbrush, and it was great. Actually, I'm being very sincere with you. It was doable. This is the new homelessness, I think, of 2000. You can have a car, like my Mini Cooper, and you can live in your car. There's thousands of guys, George, that are doing that now. Have you seen them? They're in parking lots with their VW buses, and they live like that. And you know something? I met the most cherubic people in jail. Henderson, he's like that. He used to have a big business. We were shackled together. Literally, he was my shackled brother. It's a Gar story. This guy comes up to me and he says, hey, Gar. He says, I know who you are. I says, really, who are you? He says, I worked with your ex-lawyer, Larry Droutman. I went, really? And Mitchell Silverberg? He was my confidant for 20 years. He says, yeah, you're a good guy. You're a little excitable right now, and I know that, I understand. And I heard about your arrest here in Calabasas. They kept it quiet, by the way. They didn't put it in the newspapers, okay? They almost murdered me. If you were with your dog in a car, and a cop comes powering down the road at you at about 100 miles an hour. You hear me, guys? He didn't know, though, one thing. It was accident. Most of the reason why I get success in my life are by accident, is that I was on the phone with my friend. I said, Marty, are you okay? I turned to Marty in the back. Yeah, he says, I hope you're okay, because something's going to happen here. I knew something was going to happen. He stops 100 feet behind me. Now, when you get stopped by a cop, don't they come up to your car and like go around the passenger seat? Yeah. He didn't do that. He stops, and he takes his remote, his Bluetooth bullhorn, and he goes,
Michaels, get out of the car! Get out of the car right now!
Oh my God. I says, officer. I yelled out, I says, officer, please put the gun away. He says, I'm not putting the gun away. Get out of the car. Now, I didn't know then what I know now. You don't have to get out of your car. Did you know that? You can stay in your car for 6 months. I didn't know that. But something inside of me said, don't get out of the car. I thought he was going to kill me. I didn't know what was going on. I says, officer, please. He says, put your hands up now. I says, officer, please don't shoot me. I'm a father of 2 wonderful kids, my son and my daughter, right? And I live here in Hidden Hills. So, you know, I live in this community, and I says, the biggest thing was I'm a grandfather, and I have a little granddaughter. And I got tired. It just went on for like 5 or 10 minutes, and I dropped my hands. He says, if you drop your hands, I'm going to shoot you between the eyes. I put my hands back up, obviously. And I went like this, and then at that very moment, it was like a God thing. All of a sudden, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cop cars came and circled around me. Now, there's an interesting thing about Gar. Nobody knows this, is that when the going gets really, 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 really tough, I get really, really, really calm. What happened is that, he's heard the story before, so what happened is that I was very calm, and I dropped my hands. All of them triangulated. I had 10 cops. With 10 cops, picture this, George. Can you visualize this right now? 10 cops were triangulated. They all hid behind their driver's side door. So you know how that works? The door opens up, and then they rest their arms on with the window open. They rest their arms on the window where the window slide. Do you know what I'm talking about? And they go like that, and they go like. So I had 10, the barrels of 10 revolvers pointing at my head. Do you know what that feels like? Today is like a big day.